The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. It's Sevilla, and they take on Barcelona. It's coming up live next on EA TV. Well, I can tell you from past experience, this city is well worth the visit. We're in Seville at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Sevilla facing Barcelona.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
It might be. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Goal from the keeper, and they'll come again. Will it be? And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Now with Greenwood. On to Van Ewijk. An encouraging move from Barca. Played into the box. Will it happen for them? Chance here. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Joe Bellingham. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd and go out and play.
Beautiful pass. Bellingham. Ferreira. And Sevilla sloppy in possession here. Joe Bellingham. Dango Ouattara. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Well, possibilities inside the box. And a chance to level it. It was on its way in. To go short. Fruitful looking attack. And he could be in proper trouble here. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. On to Ouattara. Well read to put an end to that attack. Must take the lead here. And still danger here. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team down.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Isaac. Now with Van Ewijk. Moving into the advanced position. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, genuine chance. Must put it away. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. But in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Ferreira. Couto. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Milan van Ewijk. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and the throw-in conceded. Isaac. Will it be? And just wide of the post.
Yeah, decent effort, but not one that was going to trouble the goalkeeper, I don't think.
Not a great pass. He's very adept at protecting the ball. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Milan van Ewijk. It might be on for them. Chance to make a game of it here. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Can someone get on the end of this? And punched away. And there's the whistle. The first half action comes to an end here at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Greenwood. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, he's certainly not alone. It should be! Oh, off the post, so near. And they're making a change. On to Greenwood. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Isaac. Now can they counter clinically? Can he get one back? That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Who can he pick out? Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Sevilla, and he's made headway. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So back with the action, and I don't think it's overstating things to say that Barcelona appear to be out of sight. Damsgaard. And space to exploit, maybe. Isaac. Determined defending. More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Pedri. On to De Jong. Koundé. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Allen with it. And the keeper with the ball. Could be! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Damsgaard. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Jan Koto. Now a decent position. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Koundé. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Bellingham. Ten minutes to go then. Well, a good tackle. Can they get in behind them? Opportunity here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Bellingham. Five minutes to go. Oh, that's splendid play. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Well, in the dying embers of the game, and Barcelona all-powerful in this one, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And teammates around him. It has to be! The final whistle is sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Match day is upon us, fans are pouring into the stadium. Anticipation has reached an all-time high. All the action.
Thanks for joining us in beautiful Catalonia today. My name's Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry, and we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Barcelona, and they play Athletic Bilbao.
Thanks, Guy. Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
This is the Barcelona team sheet.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this, it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
Here's the Athletic Bilbao team sheet.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
Barcelona trying to get things moving. Genuine chance. And there it is. 1-0 already.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. But then just look at this finish, Guy. Reads the flight perfectly, absolutely smashes it beyond the keeper. There's no stopping that.
One 0 then as we get started again. He's in here. And another! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible!
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. De Jong. What a chance! And away, they've got it clear. Nicely sets it up. Flag up here, offside. Real opportunity, and that's more than comfortable for the man in goal. Pushing forward with options available now, and stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Beautifully weighted ball. Great chance here. Well, there's another, and they're running away with it now. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
And we're back underway at 3-0. Using his strength well. Could take things forward a notch here. And that's been cleared away. Plenty of room out wide for Barcelona. Now, can someone attack this? And cleared well away from goal. Looking to create an angle. And unable to retain possession. Too much on the pass and over the byline for a goal kick. What's the keeper doing here? Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And they've scored again! It's become a question of just how many they'll get. Well, the game restarts amidst a dominant first-half performance. The scoreline tells you all you need to know. Goes for goal! But it's a tame try, or at least that's how the goalkeeper's made it appear. Oh, that might be one to talk about afterwards. Offside, but only a hair in it. Sanchez. That's good physical play. Untidy in possession there. Put into the middle. But that hasn't worked as planned. Claimed by the keeper. They're being afforded too much space here. Making decent progress here. And a really good bit of goalkeeping to keep that out. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. Well, he's played a starring role up to this point. He's been wonderful to watch.
He's been the standout, the difference between the two teams.
And we're back underway for the second 45. They've lost it there, and the attack is over. Having a try. Nicely taken away. It's gone out for a throw. Nicely sets it up. Doesn't want to lose it now. The effort shut out. Now there could be a chance to counter. And that one is got away. A reminder for you now of the drama of the Cup semi-final.
I think he's going to score here.
Oh, quality keeping.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
That's a lovely cut inside. Oh, it was well worth a go, but it's gone narrowly wide. Unai Vencedor. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Could take things forward a notch here. Well, it promised so much, but has delivered little. Barcelona have possession again. Found nicely and in. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And off we go again, with the gap now a full 5-0. Good vision. And it's been kept out by the tips of the fingers. And here it comes. No real accuracy in the header, and a comfortable save for the keeper. Lovely incisive ball. And stopped in their tracks, well watched. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the park. Well, speculative effort. Well, he really wound. That up, but he was very close to scoring.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
could be dangerous. Another goal! And the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time.
Well, here we can see it again, and a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box, just to find that yard or two of space. That's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
Need to get tighter here. That's good defending. We'll have a go here. Well, he's kept that out nicely. They decide against putting it in. Now, this might be promising. What a chance! Brilliant! Great save!
What a stop was it from the keeper. He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
Into the box it goes. And that's not properly away yet. It hasn't come to anything. Disappointing. A chance now for a quick transition. He's in here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Well, that's what he's there for. It's a good stop. Good bit of goalkeeping to keep that out. And it's on now. And that's been cleared away. Well, that's how to clear it. Nicely played through. It's in! A well-taken goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and this is all about the assist. It's an excellent bit of skill to create the chance. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
The game restarts, the result in no doubt, and what a display this has been. Sanchez. This has to be! And a brilliant save.
What a stop that is. Really good goalkeeping.
And the corner is fired in. There's a chance for them to go now. Goes on past the defender. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some good finishes too. It was actually easy in the end.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, he was class today, and so were his teammates. They'll be happy with the result. Everything positive seemed to go through him, and he thoroughly deserves all the praise that he's getting.
Gracias por su tiempo. Le agradezco que haya aceptado contestar a estas preguntas. Muchas gracias.